What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday. So I did make a video 2 days ago and I deleted it because I did not like that video. So this is my first official video back to YouTube. Yes, I know I am a perfectionist when it comes to my videos. If my video does not look right, if I don't sound right, if I feel like the video is just stupid, I'm going to delete it. So I feel like I took my time with this one. I tried to carefully think about it in my head before I even thought about posting it. So yes, this is the video that you guys are getting back to my YouTube. Y'all like the hair? We short right now for summer, okay? I like my hair like this. I feel like it's giving movie star. It's giving pinup girl. You know, that's the look. That's what I'm going for right now. So, yeah. So today is Wednesday and I feel like I didn't know what type of video I was going to give you guys. And I'm like, well, it's raining outside. I'm not going anywhere. You know, I don't have anything planned for today. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to do a Q&A video. Now, if you guys watch my videos before, then you know I did a Q&A a couple months ago. I personally did not like that video. I feel like it was rushed. I was laying down the whole time I was doing the video, and the video just was weird to me. So I was like, let me go ahead and redo this whole video and just ask better questions and just make it more entertaining for you guys, because the whole purpose of a Q&A is for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So I feel like the questions weren't really doing that. It was just random ass questions. So let's do it over. Let's be more organized. Let's be more, better. So first question. This question says, are you left-handed or right-handed? I am a lefty all day, every day. I feel like I do everything with the left side of my body. When I'm walking, I put my left foot first. If I'm grabbing or reaching for something or even opening something, I do everything I start with the left side, if that makes sense. Next question is, are you afraid of spiders? Yes, I am. I have arachnophobia very, very, very bad. It can be the smallest spider, like this big. I won't pick it up. I won't kill it. I won't even spray it with anything. I just run away from it. Yeah, I don't like spiders. And it's more so, I don't like the way they look. They got too many eyes. They got too many legs. I don't like it. So yeah. When is your birthday? My birthday is November 26th. I am a Sagittarius. I really don't believe in zodiac signs, but if I was to follow that whole thing, I am a Sagittarius. And I feel like what I read about Sagittarius, sometimes it does match my personality. When they describe the type of person that Sagittarius is, it kind of does describe me a little bit, but I don't mess with stuff like that. How tall are you? I am 5'3", and 188 pounds. And yes, I am obese for my size. You know, I'm really short. I feel like I'm shorter. I feel like I look shorter than 5'3". But yeah, I haven't I haven't checked my height in a while. But last time I checked, I was 5'3". I'm pretty sure I did not shrink. So, and like I said, guys, I'm not going in any particular order, but I'm just trying to answer the questions that pertain more to me and my personality, so you guys can get a good overview of the type of person that I am. Can you guys see me? I feel like the video got dark. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. This question says, do you like your age? I guess, I like the fact that I live to see my age, if that's what they mean. So let me just sidebar real quick. You know how, okay, let's say you're 35 years old. I'm not 35, but let's just say anybody who's watching, if you happen to be 35. When people say things like, oh, if you're 35, you consider old. I feel like age is literally just a number. It's just the years that you walk the earth, literally. So I feel like getting older is a beautiful thing when you think about people who did not live to see 21 or 25 or even the age of 30. So I feel like there's no such thing as getting old. You just progress. I like that word better. But yeah, the question said, do I like my age? I don't know if I can say that I like my age, but I'm happy that I'm still alive. Baths or showers? You know what's crazy? I used to be a bath person. For 5 years straight, I will only take baths. And before you guys say that's dirty, it's not dirty. you know, when you think about it, I feel like if you take a bath and you're so dirty to the point where you leave a ring around the tub, that's a personal problem. That's something that you need to figure out, why you're leaving dirt in the tub like that. I've never really took a bath and left dirt in the tub. I don't know. I used to take baths a lot because I had a problem with standing up for a long time in the shower because I use really, really hot water. So what would happen is I would get lightheaded fast, and I would just need to sit down a lot. So I would take baths, but my water was not like dirty ass, murky ass water. Like, that's disgusting. Like, I don't know. Maybe when I was little and I played outside, I left a ring in the tub, but I was like 7, 8 years old. All kids do that. But now I take showers, and I love a good shower. I love showers. I tell my mother all the time, every time I wash and I get clean, I'm like, I don't see how people don't wash their ass. Like, I don't see how people don't get their ass in the shower. Get your ass in the tub, go wash. Like I took a shower maybe an hour ago, and I'm so clean. I love it. Okay, sorry. What shoe size are you? I got some big ass feet. I wear size 9. And you know what's crazy? I don't even think it's the fact that my feet are big. My feet, like, they're long and they're chunky. Like, I got fat feet. One day I'll post a picture. Somebody on my Instagram was like, how come you never show your feet? I don't think that it's the fact that I don't show my feet. You guys just don't see my feet. Like, when I take my pictures, I don't like my camera to go too far down below my ankles. Like, I don't know. I just feel like everything interesting is from, like, my knees up. Not because my feet are ugly. I actually have really cute feet, but they're just fat. You know, I have chunky feet. I will wear size 9. I will kick the shit out of somebody, for real. This is the perfect question. Who would be your ideal partner? Okay, so for me, I am a little complicated. Y'all see these nails I got on? These are Kiss. Y'all see? You see how cute they is? These are, those Kiss nails, the glue-on fake nails, because I'm like a tomboy, so I don't like having artificial nails on my fingers. Like, after a while, I'm gonna pop these shits off. Like, I don't like nails, but I figure for the video and for the pictures I'm doing later, I wanted to do my nails. Oh, yeah. So, I feel like I'm a complicated person, but in a good way. I have really, 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 really high standards. Like, my standards are up to, like, y'all see my hand? This is where my standards are. And I feel like, because I feel like I deserve the best out of a relationship. Like, I want honesty. Oh, I cut my finger. Okay. I want honesty. I want trust is a big thing for me. And you know, my issue is I cannot seem to trust anybody. Like, I feel like once I let that barrier down and then I trust and I let somebody in, they do something to just let me down. And that's the main reason why I'm not in a relationship. Like, and I'm not looking for a relationship because I feel like I just don't have time for it. Like, what a guy would want from me, I cannot give that to them right now because my main focus is school and making sure I graduate and just getting my personal life together. Like, I feel like everybody should have something to bring to the table in a relationship. And I'm not just going to bring looks. I'm not just going to bring my body. I'm not just going to bring, like, company. I want to be able to bring A, B, C, D, E, all that. So, yeah, my ideal partner would be somebody that has a good career, a good physique. Like, he ain't got to be perfect, all super muscular, but, like, show me that you take care of yourself, that you get your yearly checkups, your physicals, your blood work done, stuff like that. Show me that you care about your health, basically. Loves their mother, loves their family. Like, family is, like, first for them. Family is, like, family's first. I want somebody who reads. I like an intellectual. You can hold a conversation. You can spell. Like, the list goes on and on. I'll do a separate video for that. But, like, my ideal partner basically has to be, like, the male version of myself. I don't know how else to describe it. And I can't, it's hard for me to answer that question because, like I said, my mind, mentally, I'm not, like, in relationship. I'm not, like, focused on a relationship right now. I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on my businesses, things that I'm trying to get started and things I'm trying to get done. And, you know, putting my family, especially my mother, in a position where she does not have to work and, like, stress about money. That's where my focus is. I'm not focused on a relationship. So maybe, like, in a year or two, I can come back and answer that question and give you guys a different answer. But right now, my ideal person would basically have to be, like, the same as me, if that makes sense. It's another good question. Guys, I feel like the questions that really fit me and the questions that I want you guys to, like, really have an understanding of about me, I'll kind of take my time on those. I'm not gonna, like, ask every question that's on here. Okay, so am I religious? I'm not gonna say I'm religious, but I do believe in God and I believe in Jesus. So I'm a Christian. Now, a lot of people who I know believe in God, they'll say like, oh, I'm not Christian. And I'm like, well, if you believe in Jesus, you got to be Christian, because that's what a Christian is. And I feel like people have tainted the word Christian. Like, you guys shouldn't pay attention to what people do per se and then judge a religion off of that. Like, I don't call myself religious because I just would not describe myself personally as a religious person. I feel like I'm trying to better my relationship with God. It's definitely not perfect, but it's a work in progress. And I love God. I love God. I can talk about God all day. That's just the type of person I am. And I try to follow the values and the things that go with being a Christian. I'm not that good at it. And I know people are probably thinking, well, how are you a Christian? You got tattoos. I'm going to make a whole separate video for that, because it's like, I don't have time in this video right now to explain that to y'all. But for those of you who are wondering, you can still be a Christian with tattoos. You can still have a relationship with God and have tattoos. I know people like to judge me. I've had people say things like, oh, you know, the Bible says this and the Bible says that. The Bible says a lot of things, and a lot of y'all don't follow it. So don't pick my tattoos and then just try to box me in and say, oh, well, you can't. I've had that conversation with God already. Me and God are good. So, yeah, I'm a Christian, if that answers the question. But like I said, I'm going to do a separate video on that, because that is a topic that I love to talk about. I like to pick people's brains when it comes to religion. Well, actually, when it comes to God, not religion. Because I don't bother to dip and dab and all that other stuff. I don't know nothing about Buddhism, Judaism, Catholic. I don't know nothing about that. Even Mormon, I don't know nothing about it, and I don't want to know. So I just stick to what I believe in, which is God and Jesus. Have you ever been to the hospital? Yeah, I've been to the hospital. Everybody been to the hospital before. But I'm going to tell you about the last time I've been to the hospital. So 2 years ago, you guys know those VO bikes, the new bikes that they came out with where you can charge them, you can go ride them. Me and my sister got on those bikes one night in the summertime. It was in July. And I flipped off of one of them and twisted my knee really bad. I swore up and down my leg was broke. That's like the last time I've been to the hospital. I normally don't go to the hospital if I don't have to. I don't really trust doctors. And I know I don't make sense because I'm trying to be a nurse. Doctors are wrong. Sometimes nurses are wrong. I just don't trust them all the time. I feel like their judgment is wrong sometimes. Whether they're diagnosing somebody or misdiagnosing someone. Sometimes doctors are not always right. So that's why I said that. Do you have any pets? Yes. And maybe if I have time before the video ends, I'll let you guys see him. I have a Siamese cat named Gino. I will go get him, but I don't feel like getting up. But he's a beautiful Siamese cat. He's 3 years old. He'll be 4 next month. And, you know, we've had a strenuous relationship. I used to tear his ass up because he was just hard-headed. He was just do things. Yeah, but we got better. We got better. And right now I've learned to be very patient with him because he has anxiety. So not only does he talk a lot, and Siamese cats are known for always talking, like, and obviously not like me, like meowing, whatever. And he's always whining, but he's gotten better because, like I said, I try to be patient with him. I try to just understand him as a cat. Like, you know, why do you act like this? And I feel like he's gotten much better. Like, he's calmed down a lot. I just feel like I should have did my research on those type of cats, but yeah. I do want to get another cat in the future, like, maybe when I move into my next place, I'm going to get another cat for him because they have separation anxiety, so they can't be separated or by themselves for too long, or they start to get destructive. They start exhibiting like bad behavior. So, and he has done that a couple of times. So I want to get another cat just for him. But I'm thinking about it. Biggest fear. My biggest fear, and I'm hopefully I can overcome it soon. My biggest fear is getting on a plane. I don't know, just I can't fathom the idea of being that high in the air, that high in the sky. I feel like we're not supposed to be up there. I feel like we don't have wings for a reason. We're not supposed to be that high up. And I always ask people, if you were on an airplane, what would your thought process be? Like, nobody has answered this question for me, like, with a good answer. I always say, what would you, well, there's nothing that you can do, but still, I want to answer. What would you do if you were on a plane and the pilot makes an announcement? It's like the plane going down, listen to everybody, pray, cry, hug your family member, whatever. And then you're just waiting for the plane to like crash and like burn up. And you know, like, what would be going through your mind right now? Nobody has answered that question good enough for me. There's nothing that you could do, but I just can't. The thought of getting on an airplane seriously makes my blood pressure go up. Like, I can't. Like, I'm having palpitations right now. I don't want to get on the plane. Like, I really don't. And I know when I become a travel nurse, eventually I'm going to have to, but I really don't want to get on the plane. Like, if I could drive, I will sacrifice and take 2 or 3 days to get somewhere, but I really don't want to get on the plane. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to. That's my biggest fear. There was another fear that I have, but actually a plane trumps all of them, so it doesn't even matter. What are your strengths? So I would say being able to multitask. I think that's a strength, because if you're able to do multiple things at once and then still get all of them done, especially in a certain time frame, I think that's a good trait to have. And I'm very good at multitasking. I can be on the phone, I can be typing something up, I can be organizing something, putting things away. I'm just very good at that. And I feel like being a cashier helped me get like that. Do you have any scars? Whatever scars I had on my body, they're covered by these tattoos, if I can be honest with y'all. I used to have a lot of scars on my legs, and that was just from me being a child, like playing rough. I'm a rough person. Y'all see that scar right there on my finger? I was cooking earlier and washing the dishes, and for some reason I had the knife turned the other way, and I went like this and sliced the whole top of my knuckle. And I did the same thing yesterday on a different finger. I'm just a really rough person. So growing up, I used to have these black ass scars coming up my legs, and I used to get made fun of a lot for them. That's because I'm just a rough female. Like, I have the strength of a man, and most people find that hard to believe until they see me do something that requires like a big person to do it. So I'm very, very physically strong, and I'm just rough. So yeah, whatever scars I did have, you can't see them anymore because my tattoos cover them. Can you curl your tongue? I can't even stick my tongue out, so hell no, I can't do that. Like, that's as far as my tongue can go. Are you a good judge of character? Yes, I am. And I have something called discernment. So sometimes when I meet people, if you're a bad person, I can tell immediately. I feel like people have a certain demeanor and a certain aura about themselves. So when you're like a straight up shitty person, I can tell. Sometimes I go off first impressions, but all I have to do is be around you for a couple hours to know if I want you in my space or not. So I'm a very good judge of character. And when I meet people, I'm not judging them. Like I said, I can just pick up on things with people. And if you have like a devious or shisty, grimy side to you, I can tell. And I don't want you around me. What type of music do you like? I personally love jazz music. I listen to instrumentals all day, and it helps me to get my photos done when I have like a little shoot or something. And when I'm trying to figure out my next song, I just like to listen to instrumentals. It gives me a lot of, I don't know, inspiration. It makes me happy. It puts me in a good mood. I love jazz. That's like jazz and boom bap music. The rap music of today, I do not listen to it because it's stupid. I don't call this music hip hop. I call it trash. So, and that's just my opinion. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is green. All shades of green. Like, you know how most people say, my favorite color is purple. But no, I'm talking about light purple or dark purple. I love any shade of green. It's my favorite color. If I had to have a second color, it would be royal blue, and just royal blue. But I love green. It's my favorite color. Has been since I first knew what colors were. Are you a clean or messy person? Very clean person. Like when I get up in the morning, I have to make my bed. I have to make my bed. I can't even leave the house unless my bed is made. The pillows are straightened up. My teddy bears are lined up in order. Clutter and stuff can't be on my floor. I can't have anything on my bed, because when I come home from work or school and I want to get in the bed, I want it to be clean and ready for me to just dive in. So I'm a very clean person. I don't understand how you're grown and you're dirty. I just don't understand people who don't clean up. Like, I don't see how you're comfortable like that. And ever since I found out what scabies is and how you get scabies from like basically germs and being nasty, hell no. Like, I gotta be clean, gotta wash my hands, I gotta sanitize, all of that. Even my hands, everything, even my nails are clean. Now for some of you, in case y'all don't notice, you know, when you wash your hands and you get like that lather, go like this. Take the palm of your hand and then go like this. That's how y'all clean under y'all nails. Some of y'all don't know that. So go like this. I don't want to make that noise in your ear, but just go like this, you know, and go like that. And that's how you clean your nails. You'll have suds and shit all up under there. Rinse it, and then your hands will be clean. I remember being a cashier, and this guy came to the store. Like, I'm not trying to talk about him because I think he was homeless, but he put his money on the counter. I did not want to touch his money. I think I was sliding it like this to pick it up, or when I had grabbed it, and then as soon as he left out the store, I hurried up and sanitized my hands. But his nails were so dirty and they were so gritty and they were orange, and I was like, why do your hands look like that? It just looked like he didn't wash his hands in about 45 years. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, he had almost like every type of bacteria. Ugh, like. But like I said again, I think he was homeless. So I try not to talk about people because, you know, homeless people don't have access to things that people who are not homeless, you know. But hand sanitizer is only like $1, or it's free if you go in the store and be like, I use some hand sanitizer. So, do you talk to yourself? Duh. Y'all can't tell that I talk to myself, especially when I'm mad. Like, when I'm mad, well, first of all, I know when I'm mad, I talk to God, and then I was gonna say if he busy, that's how you know I talk to God a lot. Depending on how I feel, I'll talk to God. But if it's something I'm real mad about or I just want to vent, then yes, I talk to myself. But for the most part, whenever somebody make me mad or I just need to vent, I talk to God. Talk to God, and me and him just chop it up. So yeah, and I've heard that smart people talk to themselves. That's probably true because I'm very smart, very intelligent. You know, I think everybody talks to themselves. Like, I feel like if you daydream a lot, you're more likely to talk to yourself. I'm always talking to myself, though. Me and myself have the best conversations. But me and God, that conversation right there, yeah. Can you name all 50 states of America? No, I cannot. I can't. And before anybody be like, how you can't? Because I can't. I've never even been to 50 states. So do you have much of an ego? No. I don't think I do. I think people with big egos are arrogant and maybe cocky, prideful, think that they're better than people. I am not like that. I'm a very humble, sweet person. There's no need for an ego because I feel like you're only as big as you think you are. I might think that I'm the best person in the world. That doesn't mean that everybody else feels that way. It's a matter of opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of people who say, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty. And I say, thank you. But I always say, you know, that's just your opinion of how I look. Because sometimes when I look in the mirror, I don't see that. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I see ugly. I don't see pretty. I don't see cute. And that's just because I criticize myself. So I always say people can't talk about me because whatever you're trying to say about me, I probably said it about myself first. So I don't have an ego at all. I think egos are for people who are not happy with themselves, so they have to hype themselves up and make themselves feel like they're better than other people, and I don't do that. So I'm going to answer a few more questions, guys, and then I'm going to let this video end because it's 9 o'clock. I want to make my tea, and I want to enjoy the rest of my night and then go to sleep. These questions are, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm trying to stop cursing too, guys, but it's a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I'm working on it. What's your favorite part of your body? My favorite part of my body are my lips. I think I have cute lips. You know, I love my lips. And I look at them the most. And speaking of lips, I want to put some more lip gloss on. And anybody who wants to know what I'm using, it's called Bombshell by Milani. And you can get this from Ulta or any store that sells makeup. And it's like $10.99. It's supposed to be a lip plumper, but I don't need that. So, yeah. Introvert or extrovert? I am an introvert because I don't like being around people. I feel like there's too many people come with their own personalities and they come with their own drama and their own baggage, and I don't want to deal with it. I feel like if you look at my pictures, you probably can tell that I'm an introvert. And that's why I wanted to do a YouTube, because a lot of people want to get to know me on like a personal level. And I always say, well, if you probably won't meet me in person, then go to my YouTube and watch my videos. And that's why I wanted to come back on my YouTube and like post and, you know, just be more consistent on my channel so I can be successful on my channel, because you can't be successful in anything if you're not consistent. And that also comes for YouTube. That kind of just goes what I was saying. Like, anybody who wants to build their YouTube channel, you know, you got to constantly post. And it's not that I didn't want to post, you guys. I just didn't have time to. I'm a full-time nursing student and I work. So there was just no time for me to sit in front of this camera and just record like I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm an introvert. I love being by myself. I love my own company. if I'm going out and I leave the house or anything, I'm normally with my mother. So I don't have a group of friends. I don't have any friends. And I know some people say stuff like, I don't have no friends, but then you see them going out with like 5, 6 people. I sincerely do not have friends. I don't have any. I don't have one person. Actually, I do got one person. That's my gang, though. I love her. Other than that, though, I don't have no friends. I don't. So I am an introvert. I just love me. I love my own company. I love doing things by myself. I can go take a walk for 2 hours by myself. I don't need company. Like I said, if I do anything with anybody, it's my mother. Other than that, I don't hang with people. I just don't. I'm gonna give y'all one more question because like I said, I'm about to end this video. So let me find the best question. I will answer this one. I'll end it with this question. What are your regrets in life? So for me personally, and I know they say that you should live without regrets, but I don't know one person who don't regret at least one thing in their life. You're BSing if you say you don't have no regrets. Everybody has at least one. And if you don't have one, you're probably not thinking hard enough. So my biggest regret is not thinking about my future soon enough to start my career earlier. And what I mean by that is like my early teens, early 20s, I was not thinking about my future. I was not thinking about what I wanted to do when I got older. I was not having that conversation like, where do you want to be in 5 years? I just was not thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about it. And that's my biggest regret. I wish that I would have been a little bit more serious. Like by the time I hit the age of 20, I just wish I would have been a lot more serious about my future and I would have thought about things. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing pretty good in life right now, but what I'm doing now, I could have did this earlier is what I'm saying. I could have got certain things out of the way. I could have got certain things done and accomplished. Some things I just finished a year ago or 2 years ago, but it's like I could have got this done like 7 years ago. So that's my biggest regret. Sorry guys, my camera cut off on me. But it's actually kind of late, so I'm going to end this video, guys. I try to give you guys a little bit over 30 minutes. Every time I do a vlog, I think they're either going to be 30 minutes to an hour long, unless I'm giving you guys like a mini video and just kind of catching you guys up or doing like a check-in video. So yeah, 30 minutes is probably what you guys are going to get from me for most of my videos. Like I said, it may be 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 40 minutes. It just depends on the time I have. Sunday, I plan to make my official comeback to YouTube. And like I said, I had posted a video and I deleted it. And for those of you who want to know why I deleted the video, it's because I feel like I rushed through it. I feel like I was so quick to record and I wanted to give you guys a video so bad that I just kind of rushed through the entire thing. And I personally did not like it. I feel like anything that I upload should just be done with a little bit of, organization, if that makes sense. Like, I just feel like I should really put together a good video, because when people watch your videos, or me, for example, when I watch a YouTube video, if I see that the person did not put much effort into their videos, after maybe 5 minutes, I'm going to click off. I won't even watch the whole thing. Let's say a person is sitting like me. They're sitting here and maybe their camera lens is not clean and it looks blurry, it looks dark. Maybe the sound is messed up, or it's just boring and it's like lagging. I'm going to get off the video. So I'm trying to avoid having people do that to my videos. I don't want anybody to click on my video and be like, okay, this is boring, I'm going to get off her video. Or even with this white wall, I said I'm going to fix this wall up. I'm going to put like a little light right here. I'm going to put those fake leaves coming down just to fix up and make it look good. Trying to give like the aesthetic of my videos so that when you guys click on it, if I'm not doing a video outside or giving you guys like a travel vlog or a come with me to the store vlog, if I have to be in this spot, I want it to look entertaining. I want you guys to be drawn to the video and to the aesthetic of my video. So like I said, I'm going to fix up this background because I feel like after a while, this will get boring. Like, when you guys get a notification that Gia Black just uploaded a new video, I feel like after a while, if you guys are watching my videos and you just see me sitting like this, after a while you guys are gonna be like, okay, if this is all the stuff that she has on her channel, I'm gonna unsubscribe. And I feel like that's how people lose subscribers. Like, when it's the same thing over and over and over again, like when there's no variety to your channel, when there's no thought put in, and like you didn't really put no real effort into your videos, I feel like the viewers notice it and then people pull away. And I don't want that. I feel like I want to work hard on my channel and just create it to be something I really want it to be. Even though this is just my video diary, I'm recording my life. But like I said, this is my designated spot to record when I'm in my room, and I'm just going to fix it up and make it look nice. But I'm going to end this video. I gave you guys a little bit over 30 minutes. I feel like I'm going to do better this time with recording. like I said, because I just really needed time. And now that I have a semester off from school, you guys are going to get so much content from me. But I'm one of those, I don't like to talk about what I'm going to do. I like to just do it. And at this point, you guys have heard this before. If you go back to my very first video, I think I said, oh, I'm back on YouTube, da-da-da. And what happened, I turned around and took another break. So, like I said, my breaks are not intentional. It's not because I don't want to record. I just need the time to record. I feel like to sit in front of this camera and just talk for an hour or two, you got to have time to do that. If you're working full time, you're going to school and you got a bunch of other stuff, even people with kids, you don't have time to just sit here and talk to a camera. You got to make time for it. So I'm making my YouTube my priority right now because I have the time to do it. So I'm not going to just talk about what I'm going to do for my channel. I'm just going to give you guys a video. I want you guys to be able to see, okay, she's being consistent. She's posting. She's doing what she's supposed to do. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who shows me any type of support, any type of love. I don't have to have 1,000 views on my videos. Right now, that's not important to me. Again, I treat my YouTube like my video diary. So I'm documenting my life, and what I choose to share is what I choose to share with the public, what I choose to share with you guys, because I want you guys to get to know me on a personal level. If you go on my Instagram, you're not getting to know me. You're just looking at my pictures. I'm talking on my Instagram or making a video on my Instagram. So that's why I said, I want to kind of move everything to my YouTube channel because you guys can get to know me better on this platform. So I'm gonna end this video, and I hope you guys have a good night. I am so happy to be back on my YouTube. And again, thank you to everybody who subscribed, who has shown me any type of love or support. Is greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys to subscribe, like, or share my videos. That's all by choice. If you guys want to, for those who have already been doing it, I appreciate you. And if you choose not to, again, that's fine. My videos are public. I don't have my videos set to private. Anybody can kind of come on my YouTube and watch my videos. That's kind of what it's there for. So I'm going to think about what I'm going to do for the rest of the week or the rest of my vlogs. I'm supposed to be going to Niagara Falls Sunday with my mother, so I'm definitely going to vlog that. Oh, before I forget, okay, sorry guys, I just remembered. So I went to Glen Falls yesterday with my mom. And if anybody doesn't know what Glen Falls is, it's like this big ass state park. And it's so beautiful. Like, I was going to insert some clips, but I said, you know what? I took enough footage. I'm just going to make a miniature vlog. So after I post this video, I think I'm going to go ahead and post that one. And that one isn't really a vlog because I tried to vlog it, but I had my niece with me, and she's only 3 years old. Yeah, she's 3. And because it was so much mud on the ground in certain places, like, it just was, she couldn't walk through. So I had to pick her up and carry her. And it got to a point where I could not carry both of my phones and her. So I got some footage for you guys so you guys can see how it came out. And it was very beautiful, guys. Like I said, I love being outside. I love the outdoors. I love nature. I love stuff like that. It was a beautiful surprise. I love my mother. She has the best surprises. So yes, I went to Glen Falls and we just kind of walked around. It's very big. So the trail that we were on, we didn't even finish it because it was so long. Eventually, legs started getting tired, feet started hurting. And then my niece, she couldn't do all that walking because she's still like a baby kind of. So eventually we turned back around and then we came home. But I am going to try to go there again. I want to go there one more time because I want to attempt to walk the whole thing. If any of you have been to Glen Falls, please comment below and let me know the different parts that's there, because I didn't get to see everything. I went down one trail. I think I can't remember the name, but you'll see it in the video. But if you guys went, just let me know how long it took you from start to finish. Comment down below if you've been there before. If not, then I'm just going to try again. I'm going to try to go before summer is over and get a better vlog for you guys. I really wanted to record the whole thing, but there's certain parts where the water is rushing and it was too loud and the sound would have been messed up. So I am going to do that video. And then after that, I will see you guys in the next video. So have a good night. Thank you all for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. I feel like I have the best support team, the best support system. I don't call people fans. And I have more supporters on my Instagram. But like I said, I'm trying to move everybody over here to my YouTube. So I will see you all in the next video. Have a good night. Be blessed. I love you. Remember, be a good person. See you guys later.